everyone. Monday morning, a nice normal week coming up, I hope. Like last week was a 3-day week and away the week before that, so it's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I had a normal sort of a week. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I've been up for a few hours and I was actually feeling quite good. As you saw, I made Kevin's lunch. I think that's about all I did. I've had a couple of cups of tea, but I am not feeling great right now. My stomach's gone a bit funny and I'm very achy and sore. So I don't know what the day has in store for me. I had a pretty reasonable weekend, pain-wise. I didn't film a lot. I feel like I'm very bad at filming on the weekends. Just get distracted and forget to film, but I think I might have filmed a little bit. I can't even remember now, and it was only just yesterday. But I know I did a bit of, got some groceries delivered yesterday afternoon, and I did actually end up, like at night, when tea was heating up, I ended up chopping up the dog vegetables, so I got them done. I've still got a few more vegetables to deal with in the fridge. But yeah, I got a little bit of that stuff done. Didn't get to my overnight oats yesterday, so I need to do my almond milk, make my overnight oats, get them done today. Ironing to do. Ironing's probably becoming a priority. It's not really, because it's mainly my clothes and I still haven't run out of clothes, funnily enough. But yeah, there's things I sort of want to wear and think, oh, I have to iron that first. So I should, the ironing board's here, over behind me, behind the towels that are finishing drying there, because it's sort of, they didn't get quite dry yesterday. Let's open the door for the doggies to go out. I don't know what the temperature's even going to be today, but it's still a bit cool in the mornings. That's how I'm going to feel. So that'll depend on the day. But obviously got that room tidied, the study finally. And when I look in there now from the kitchen, it's just like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. It's so neat and tidy. Obviously, as I get that scanning done, it will get even better because I've got that box of scanning stuff. But that is going to take a while, I think, to get through all that. Considering I haven't managed to get I haven't managed to get the scanner set up properly yet. Well, the scanner's set up, but it's not cropping the page, and Kevin sort of looked at it and doesn't know what to do, but I used to do it, so why can't I do it again? So I thought I'm going to have to crop every page, which I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. Maybe it's not that big a deal. Maybe I'll just go ahead and start scanning, and then I might even try and do that, just start scanning and then start cropping my pages in the photos in wherever they end up. I don't even know now. I'll have to get back into the scanning frame of mind because I haven't done it for a while now. Months actually haven't done it for quite a few months now, so I need to scan and then do my little videos. Okay, I'm going to get another cup of tea, head back to the couch, and maybe we're going to edit a video or something. I don't know. It's sort of probably still in the watching video mode. I haven't got the dogs dressed because they'll be going for their walk soonish. So before I sit down, I'll get them dressed. And I think I filmed a little bit of our walk yesterday with the dogs. That was so nice. I haven't done that since I broke my toe. So that's about 5 weeks, I think. So my toe's doing a lot better. It's still not 100%. And certainly I couldn't have walked too fast yesterday because I had my normal Skechers on, my enclosed shoe. It's the first time I've had an enclosed shoe on in 5 weeks. But it's certainly a lot better. I'm not strapping it now or wearing that shoe. You've probably noticed. I don't feel sort of benefiting it anymore. But I still have to be careful with it. I don't know. I don't feel it's where it should be now. I feel like it should be like all recovered. They said 4 to 6 weeks. We're at 5 weeks. I think, it's still swollen for one. It's not as bent. It's sort of the taping's obviously straightened it up, but it's definitely still swollen. It doesn't quite sit like the other one. I don't know. I'll give it a few more weeks, I guess, and then maybe go back to the doctor and see if this is normal, and I hope like anything it is, because it's now must be about 6 weeks, 7 weeks we go to Alaska. I don't know, I've lost track of time now. Must be about 6 weeks maybe to go to Alaska, which is, yeah, that is coming around very fast. All right, I'm not going to chat too much this morning. I'll get on with things, but yeah, I just want a few things. Oh, one other thing before I do go. Mum and Dad have sold their house again. They didn't technically went back on the market, but they didn't even sort of have an open house or anything. Just after the sale had fallen through, the original sale, they had someone who wanted to come by and see it. before an open house or anything, and they did, and then they came back. Might have been last Friday, Thursday must have been, and they put in an offer. It's not quite as much, a bit less again, but it's sold, so it's back off the market. I'm guessing it's going to be exchanged. I don't know, this week or next week, whenever that happens, or it's exchanged, but it's fine. I don't know. Anyway, they have already sold their house, so it's going to be a quick settlement. So mum and dad are all systems go for their move in less than 2 weeks now. Week on Friday. So that's going to be a bit crazy again, I think. All right, I hope I feel better. I was feeling really good earlier, but if not, I have plenty I can do online, so it's never a disaster. And I've got leftovers for dinner. I'm going to maybe make a dal today, or I can make the dal tomorrow. It's easy to make, so I can make that whenever. And that'll do dinner, and then there'll be more to go in the freezer. So if I don't make dinner, I've also got some cooked pasta in the fridge, so I could do something with that as well. But I've already got pumpkin pasta in it, so I don't need that. But maybe I can make a recipe with that, or I can feed it to the dogs. I don't know. I just was cooking some. I thought I'll just cook with the whole box, so I did. Alrighty, I am going now. Yeah, dogs just back from their walk, and both had very muddy feet. We usually have wet feet. This time they had muddy feet, and Coda had managed to roll in some dog poo. Well, I assume it's dog poo, or some kind of animal poo. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. Their walker, Kelly said she managed to stop him as soon as she realised what he was doing. So they've both been in the bath to get their feet cleaned enough to dry them, so their back's killing me again from leaning over to clean them up. But anyway, you probably didn't hear, I don't know if I vlogged or not the other day, because Chewy had found some mud in the backyard. He had 4 muddy feet, came in, across the floor, which is fine, then across the carpet and actually onto the couch. So I think Kevin managed to he vacuumed up pretty well, but there was still some damp bits of mud which are still on the floor, on the carpet, on the rug, which can get washed somehow or other, but that's a big one. That's not going to fit in the washing machine. Anyway, eventually you better clean it up, vacuum it again, and no, Coda, don't lick. Still got this before he's shaved. Again, because I've been vlogging irregularly, I forget what I've told you and what I haven't told you. So hopefully makes sense. If not, when I'm editing, I might realise something doesn't make sense, or you don't know what I'm talking about, and I can add notes in. That's what I tend to do. If I think, oh, I haven't mentioned that before, and this is out of the blue. Because, when I'm vlogging properly every day, I've managed to sort of update you on most things, but otherwise not so much. So, yeah, grab another cup of tea now. Oh, good news, this morning, we had a suggested flight for our Disney World trip at the end of the year. We have a guy looking at flights for us, and he come through last night with a flight. But it was like $3,000 in fees through Emirates, and it was like to Hong Kong, then Hong Kong to Dubai, and then I think Dubai to Orlando. So 3 flights. They were in business class, but I was just not happy to pay over $3,000 for fees, so we sort of pass on that. And then Kevin happened to log in. I checked on Qantas again last night, and Kevin happened to log in this morning, thinking we might just go a little bit later, and found a flight with Qantas, with a rewards program, from Sydney to Dallas-Fort Worth, which is exactly what we want, and then we'll just get over to Orlando from there. And so he booked it, but Kevin does things a bit impetuously. Like, that was great. And then I thought, it's really odd that they weren't there last night. And I thought, I wonder if I just didn't look far enough, because we're looking at the 25th, not the 28th. And of course, the same flight was for the 25th, so we could have gone on the 25th, so. But he does that. He always says that to me. If I tell him something good, he says, book it. I don't know, I've got to check things first. You don't just book things. Or this kind of thing happens. Oh dear. I mean, it's good that he found it, because I wouldn't have checked again this morning, because I looked last night, like 9 o'clock at night, I was looking, and there was nothing. So they've come available overnight. I mean, it's good we've got one, but we'll just see whether it's worth cancelling and booking for the Friday. Because he's got the Friday, Saturday, Sunday off work anyway. So, but we've also got a long time away. So it's not like we're sort of short on time. He mainly wanted to go the end of October to go to Nikki's Halloween party He also wants to go to the one at Universal, but I'm certainly not doing it at the houses. I said I might go to the party with him, but I'm not going any houses. I do not like to be scared. I don't like to be frightened. I do not find that fun. I find that quite terrifying. So I'm certainly not going to any houses where people are going to jump out at me. All right, sorry, this has been a very chatty start to the week. Another cup of tea. Back to the couch I go. A bit longer. Then I think I might even have a bath this morning, and then I can clean the bath because it is filthy with muddy. I've had 3 muddy feet baths in there now, so it's pretty muddy and needs a good clean. Okay, I am getting the hang of this little Osmo slowly. Getting used to it. I haven't really seen much back yet, so it'll be interesting to see when I watch it back on my laptop how it is. But anyway, I am up. I obviously went and dressed and showered earlier. I just had a shower. I thought I'd just have a shower so it's done. The bath can get cleaned another time. But yeah, I just thought the bath is too relaxing and I really want to try and get some things done. So I'm feeling a lot better. My stomach's settled. I did have my breakfast, so that possibly helped with that. So I haven't got a lot to do in the kitchen today, but I thought get stuck in, get it done, and then I can move on to some ironing. That's all I really want to achieve, I believe, today. So I think I might try and get the dal done, and it can cook. Check the recipe. I think it can cook while I'm doing the other stuff. I'm not usually that organised to do that kind of stuff, but I have started to try and do it. Because I think it's got to simmer, yeah, it's got to simmer for 20 minutes, so I kind of want to probably be in here while that is going. So I'm going to get that started, then I'll do my almond milk and my oats and cut up that bread to go in the freezer is the only other thing to do today. One day this week I want to sort out my freezer, go through it and reorganise it because I've ordered my gnocchi, the vegan gnocchi and the vegan pasta that we love. I don't know when it'll come, it'll be a few weeks probably. It just comes when the guy who owns the company decides to, he wants to day down in Wollongong. That's usually what he does. He'll drop it off for me because I do order a fair bit in one go, make it worth his while. So I appreciate that he will do that. So yeah, I want to make sure I've got room in the freezer for that. I thought I could use our travel freezer, but Kevin said it's not really designed to be used like that, like for ongoing. So I'll make room in here. We should be fine because there is a bit of space in there. All right. I'm going to put the camera on, I'll film, and we'll get going with stuff. Oh, it's really easy. All I've got to do is put everything in the pot. Seems simpler than I remember. Just to do the dal part of it. So potatoes we do in the air fryer, we're going to have them. I'm probably not going to have this tonight. We might, but I think we're going to have the leftover dinner that's in the freezer. But yeah, just put everything in the pot except for the soy milk and boil. Well, that's an easy one. Just not sure whether to double this recipe or not. I was thinking of it, but I probably won't. How many is this? I think I said 4, so if I double it, then I'll have more for the freezer, won't I? Alright, I think I will double it. I've only got 4 fresh tomatoes, but I can use those, and then I can use a tin of tomatoes. Alrighty, let's double. time to have a break after doing that bit of food prep. So I've got a snack. That's the one I made last week. I haven't actually had them, so I had that with some hummus now since I had lunch on time. And then I brought out my diary because I haven't written up April yet. So I've still got to set up for April and finish off for March. But I need my laptop to do that. So I didn't bring my laptop out on purpose. So I thought I'll try and do this. And then I've got plans for Alaska to maybe have a little look through as well. So we'll see. I'll probably sit for at least half an hour, maybe even an hour. My feet are a little bit sore, but I feel good about getting all that done. The dal's finished off. I just need to serve it, dish it up into some serving containers. Obviously there is lots there, so it'll keep me going for ages. It's nice sitting out. Sorry, you can hear the garbage truck in the background because it is a garbage day. Yeah, it's a very nice day. Not too much sun, but it's still nice. It's time to do a bit of ironing before I have lunch. I brought the ironing board back into the bedroom again. Only because last time I found it was easier to put things straight in the wardrobe. There's no way to hang them up there. Plus I do get a nice view from here and obviously a nice little breeze today. I did take it through there because Kevin was home. I thought I could do the ironing while watching TV, but that did not happen. So I'm going to do some now. I'll do like, I don't know, half an hour or so, and then I'll see how I'm going and maybe a little bit more later on this afternoon. Because I do have like a basket full, a few things hanging, already a few things on the bed. So I do have quite a bit. But how long it'll take me, I do not know. Well, it probably wasn't as bad as what I thought. I've done, what have I, not even, I'll probably just over half an hour. Maybe 40 minutes, something like that. So I've got another 5 winter shirts for Kevin. He's not going to need them. At the moment, I'm wearing a singlet top at the moment, still t-shirt weather. But I am still going to try and do them later. So I'm leaving them out. I've got 5 hangers there. And I'm going to try and pop back in later this afternoon and do them. I'm having issues with this ironing board. It's at the highest that it goes, I believe. And I think that's too low for me. Or maybe it's just I'm used to a higher board. I'm pretty sure it's as high as it goes. It's giving me a sore back. Okay, it's not too bad at the moment. But I can feel my back getting niggly. So I'm going to need a new ironing board for the apartment anyway. So I'm thinking maybe I might get one. This is a little bit wobbly and it's just not the best. Funny thing is, we actually had an ironing board. We gave it to Athena, I think, when she moved. She probably doesn't even use it. Maybe it went, I don't remember. But we bought one at Costco so I could do sheets or something like that. And I've probably used it once. I don't know why I bought it. It was one of those silly things you buy sometimes because the pull-out ironing board was on the smaller side. But it was a stupid purchase, so we got rid of it. And now I could use one. But again, I had been putting it off until we moved to see what I actually wanted in the house. But yeah, we're here for however long. And it makes ironing a little bit easier. I'll see how I go, but I probably will look at getting another ironing board at some stage. I'm not going to rush out, but some stage I'll get one. I think just to make my life a little bit easier and not get a sore back so much. There's all my dished up dal. So I've got two that'll go in the freezer, which will serve both Kevin and myself. That's dinner tonight. And then I've got 3 single serves that I thought, well, they're probably good lunches, but I'm using up a lot of my dishes. So that's okay, that's all right. So I'll let them cool down a bit further and then I'll pop those ones in the freezer. I'll get a lid for that just to put on, and then we'll reheat that up tonight or tomorrow night. Not sure which night still. I'll pop it in the fridge. What I'll do, when it's cool, I'll pop it in the fridge. Because then tonight or tomorrow night, and I'm going to be doing actually I'll probably do it tomorrow night because I'm having potatoes for lunch. I'm having potatoes for dinner as well. It won't matter, whichever night. Okay. I'll put it in the fridge and then I can decide later on what I want to do so they cool down a bit more. I was going to try these little single containers, but I think that's too little. I can't see them, but I think that's too little. Puzzle for a little bit. Do that for an hour or so, and then I'll probably work on editing and replying to some comments. Still loving this room. So tidy. Chewie just stole Coda's ball. It's cooled down a bit outside now. Well, it feels like it has. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. I've got a nice little bit of puzzle done this afternoon. That was very enjoyable, and I always sit for longer than I plan. It's now nearly 4:30, so I'm going to take these puppies down for a run or for a fetch if they want to play. Sometimes they don't. Go down and see. Can pick up after them anyway, and then I'll get their dinner sorted out. And I can pop that stuff in the freezer. Downstairs doing a bit of fetch and chomp as Chewie's playing. Look at the clouds, they're so groovy right now. Oh. How pretty. Just remembered, so I've come in here, Kevin's not home yet, so See if I can get this done before Kevin comes home. Hey, turn on the bedroom lights. Well, 1 out of 2 is not too bad, I guess. I think I turned this off here last night. I forget sometimes. Because Kevin's already gone to sleep. Alright, let's get those 5 things ironed, and then I'm done with the ironing. Had a really good day today. Of course, when I'm trying to organise a ketamine infusion, it's not like I don't feel like I need it at all at the moment. Anyway, let's get this done. We are all done. Empty basket. Put the ironing board away and cleared bed. So, I feel super accomplished today. Time for puppy dogs to have their dinner. They're looking forward to it. I like them to cool down a little bit after their run though. So they're not quite so panty. Ready for dinner now? It's all done. All ready. Can I carry 2 at once? Chewy still has his little stool. Kenai. And go to bear. Good boys. Good boys.